this is not going to be a channel for everyone. So please use your discernment in joining in this channel. This channel, if it did find you, it has been sent by your star team. It has been sent by your people on the other side specifically. Especially ancestors. There's a very strong ancestral energy that I'm getting here, okay? The first thing that they're telling me is that this is meant to be kept for you. This is meant to be kept between you, and this is meant to be kept for you. So whatever this is that is coming in for you, or maybe something is happening within your reality, green birds could be significant, by the way. So could swallow birds, like little singer birds, okay? And singing could also be super significant, and so could, they were telling me, cigarettes, which is super, super odd. I'm not getting like you're that connected to cigarettes, but for some reason there's some kind of like memory that you have connected to cigarettes, okay? It's like cigarette smoke specifically. Like maybe you had someone really significant in your life at some point that like had that smell, and you have some kind of a connection to that smell, okay? I've been smelling it a lot recently, and like nobody smokes cigarettes where I live. So okay, what the angels are telling me is that you're having some kind of a star activation at this time, some kind of a star activation. Okay, you have some kind of really, really big purpose, and I'm hearing it's beginning. Like it's beginning. And so maybe you've always known that like you have some huge like purpose, or you have some like more divine path that you're meant to be living on. I'm getting like vibrational energy through your whole system, and they're showing me the star card from the tarot. This is very connected to your life purpose, okay? This is very connected to your path, and they're telling me it's beginning. It's beginning, okay? And they're telling me that this beginning is happening with some kind of a bang. Like they're showing me remember the Big Bang Theory? They're showing me the intro to it, like the Big Bang animation. Something's happening in your life that's going, like it's starting with a big bang. I hope that wind is not too loud. But anyways, they're telling me that something's happening, and it's some kind of a star activation in your body. There's a lot of energy in your head right now, and I feel like it's part of that activation. Like they're almost giving me like your spinal cord. It's like the whole spinal cord is lighting up, and influx of energy is moving through your spinal cord, like down your spinal cord is what I'm getting. You probably have been getting the chills a lot recently, you know, like the goosies, but like it hits you like a rolling chill is what they're showing me. Whatever's happening right now for you, there's so much significance on this, because this is something that's really meant to be kept between you. Whether it's some kind of an experience that's happening for you, or it's some kind of an activation that's happening for you, or you're getting some kind of an opportunity. I'm hearing that it's going to be different throughout the different collectives that are here. But there's something that's happening for you that's like happening like a bang. Like it's just like a wake up energy, okay? But it's not like waking up for the first time. It's like activation energy. It's like just like turned on, okay? And whatever it is that this experience is, whatever it is that this energy is, it's not that your radiation and energy isn't meant to go out, but it's more so that this is meant to be kept between you. And if this does signify other people, it's meant to be kept between you and these other people. Like there's something extremely private about this energy, and I'm almost getting the energy of like just like treating yourself like you're more exclusive than you ever have in your life. Like recognizing that your energy is exclusive, and recognizing that like not everyone is supposed to know everything about you or everything that's happening. I'm also hearing that there's a message here of like there are a lot of people, especially people that you are no longer in union with or communion with is what they're saying, that are you're no longer connected, but they're still watching you is what they're telling me. They're telling me that there are a lot of people that once upon a time have been in your life and are no longer really in your life, and they're watching. Like I'm almost getting they're watching your every move. And the thing is that they're not in your life, so they're not actually watching your every move, but they're seeing what goes out. you know, like especially in the fields of the online world. And whether you share that much, maybe they're like in your community. There's also a possibility that they're in your community. I'm getting throat swelling at this time as I'm talking. There could be someone that's in your community that you feel like you have to be careful about what you talk about so that they don't hear about it, or so that people like don't know everything about you. Like I'm almost getting this energy of like just like a very careful energy, but it's not even about that. That's not what this channeled message is about. Like maybe you've already been a very careful person, but what I'm hearing is that there's just something happening for you that is meant to be exclusively for you. Like this activation, this the wind, this peak energy that's happening, some kind of like, they're almost telling me like virality, like viral energy. I'm gonna have to move this because the wind is picking up. Every time, I swear. But they're giving me this energy of virality almost. So you may be someone that's like on social media, and you may like, or you may be connected to some kind of place where somehow you can go viral. And it's not just like viral online, it's something so much more than that. It's like contagious spirit. Okay, I wrote something a few probably like 3-4 weeks ago that was meant to be a channel, but they're showing it to me right now. And it was this excerpt that was basically like, spirit is contagious, like good spirit is contagious, and you are that good spirit. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. It's almost like maybe you're having some kind of an influx at this time of energy where it's like your activation is actually like you opening. Okay, so maybe like some kind of like old blocks are finally like being dissolved. You want to know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing that maybe you've had some kind of an experience recently that finally gave you the opportunity to rewrite, or I'm hearing expel energies that have been linked onto you for a very long time, and energies that did no longer need to be connected to you. So that's very intricate, very interesting, but almost giving me like, I'm almost getting like X energy. Okay, so like maybe you had some kind of an experience recently that like it was finally a moment where you could finally like unlink to that X energy, and that finally got pulled away from you. Okay, and that pulled away, what they're showing me is like beforehand there was this energy that was like dwelling upon you, where it was almost like that old energy was linking onto your soul essence. I almost want to say like drinking it like it was like a godly elixir. Like this old energy was like very connected to you, and you might have not even realized because you hadn't fully cleared them out yet, is what I'm getting. And they're telling me that, well, they're literally giving me an image that like that finally like cut the cord. Like something happened where some kind of experience has just happened for you where finally that has been like null and voided, is the energy that I'm getting. And because of that, that's this activation for you. It doesn't really have as much to do with this experience, though this experience is meant to be kept private. And there's gonna be some other stuff rolling in for you. They're showing me like rolling blessings that are going to be coming in for you that are meant to be kept quiet as well. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff. I'm getting this energy that like you're entering into a time in your life where like you're meant to be treating yourself like very, very exclusively and keeping so many things to yourself. Just like letting them blossom completely on their own and with your own essence of energy. There is so much energy in my throat and the back of my head right now. Now there's two different things that this energy could be. This could either be you holding yourself back, or this could also just be like energy that needs to be cleared in your throat. They're pulling me back to singing. So I guess there's a couple of different collectives here. It's gonna be different things. But there's definitely like, you're learning right now how to keep your energy within, is kind of the energy I'm getting. In a new way. Where was I? They were showing me rolling blessings. Oh, they were showing me that you finally unlinked from an energy that had been, I'm almost getting this weird like leechy energy, to be completely honest with you, where like there was old energy that was like leeching onto you. You may have had like exes that still were in contact with you, or you weren't in contact with them but they were trying to be in contact with you. That's the kind of leechy energy that I'm getting, okay? Like it was almost like they couldn't let go, like they were still energetically pulling on you, and maybe you hadn't fully like cut them out yet energetically. Like maybe you blocked them, maybe you totally got rid of them, maybe you didn't really talk to them anymore, but you hadn't fully cut them out of your own field, and somehow you just did. And with cutting them out, what I'm getting is that all of a sudden you reopened your field of energy by cutting them out, and all of a sudden it's expanding now. Like it's expanding to this really, really magnetic energy. Like if you thought you were magnetic before, baby, you're about to be so magnetic you can't even like, I'm almost getting an energy that you might feel extremely overwhelmed because you're so magnetic. And I was driving earlier to go to the beach, right? And as I was driving, the angels were telling me like, you better get used to being watched. You better get used to being seen. This is a season of being seen. There's a gray cat running around right now that could be significant. Literally just looked at me as I said that. Gray cats, okay? Or gray eyes could be really significant. That doesn't happen very often. It's actually a more rare thing. And silver gray. We've got lots of this color coming around here. I'm also getting like star energy, so this makes so much sense. Like very like spacey, like star energy, okay? Makes a lot of sense. But what I was hearing from the angels is like, there's something happening right now where your frequency, like you thought you were already glowing is the energy that I'm getting. Like you thought you were big, you thought you were like radiant. Okay, the angels are about to turn it up to like 100x. Like, and with that energy that you just detached from, finally is the energy that I'm getting. Like I almost feel like a breath of fresh air. Like maybe you've like finally had like some kind of a release where you're like, whoa, I didn't realize like how much I was holding, and you had some kind of like a deep release, okay? There are so many ways that that could have come through for you, but that's what I'm getting. Like I'm getting this breath of fresh air, and you're like, whoa, like feeling your energy for the first time. And now that you have your energy, the angels are like, oh, now we can turn up the volume. Now we can send in all their blessings. Now we can show them what's been waiting for them this entire time, because they're literally saying this. We couldn't give this to you when you had leeched energies on you. We couldn't send this into your reality when you were still connected to energies that would have taken it from you. We couldn't send this into you. We couldn't give you what you've been waiting for this entire time, because you are such a big, kind-hearted, beautiful bubble of like good energy that you would have just shared it. That's what they're telling me. They're telling me that like maybe you share everything you get is the energy that I'm getting. Like maybe you're just a little kind, you know? And like I'm hearing yeah, I do it because I love them, but like maybe you're a little bit of like an overgiver is the energy that I'm getting. And there's something right now about, there is something and so much like these rolling blessings, the amount of what's coming in for you right now is pure magic, pure magic. Like I'm almost getting the energy of like, is this real? Are you real? Is that real? Like, I feel like you're gonna be in like absolute awe. And I'm getting this energy of bliss, just like bliss and presence, and almost like, I want to say speechlessness, but not even that, because I feel like you're going to feel so safe to be your full self. Like, it's going to be such an energy that you're just, I feel like, ooh, confirmation, the angels are just about to woo you. Like it's this energy of like wooing you with how good it can really truly be. Whew. And I'm hearing that there's a lot of people that have been removed specifically because they wouldn't have let you have this on your own. They're telling me to pull some cards from the Star Tarot, which I already grabbed, so we will. Scoot back a little. There's still so much emphasis on the throat and the head. You're probably having like deep awakening in your throat right now. Like I'm almost getting an energy of like maybe you've been sharing stuff about yourself for the first time in a long time. Again, with that safety, there's something so present here about you feeling safe. Okay, like you feel safe for the first time. I'm hearing to express yourself, to be fully seen, and you haven't like let that really happen in a while, okay? Okay. Okay, so the first two cards that we've coming out are the Tower and the Six of Pentacles, which is super interesting. Okay. The Six of Pentacles is you receiving. So this is actually kind of like the energy that we've already talked about. The Tower is everything that wasn't foundationally meant for you, everything that wasn't secure for you. Again, those leechy energies, the people that weren't for you, the situations that weren't serving you. Like so many of these things, like they've all been falling. I feel like you've been going through like a season of Tower moments. They're almost giving me like a long season. Like maybe it's been like a 3-year period of you just like watching things fall. And it's just like one thing after another. I'm almost getting like this energy of like you've been hit and you've been hit and you've been hit and you're like, I'm still gonna get up, but you're like, how many more things are gonna fall apart before things finally fall together? And you've almost been in this energy where you're like, you don't even know if it will fall together anymore, okay? Which is exactly where you were meant to be. But you're not fully in that right now, just saying. You were just in this energy, okay? You were in a season of like watching things fall, and it's because they're giving me this energy. They're showing me Rumi, a card in Rumi's deck that says you have to be emptied out to be filled. You have to be completely emptied out to be filled. And so that's what's been happening for you. So many things had to be emptied from your life in order to make space for what was meant for you to come in, is the energy that they're giving me. And they're giving me that like you had so many things in your reality that were energetically holding space in your field, even if that thing had left. And so you had to fully disconnect from all those energies, and they're telling me that you had to sit in space. I'm actually hearing that at this current moment in time, you could still be sitting in this space. Like maybe you've felt and have had experiences recently that like are starting to feel like new energy, but you're still not all the way in it, is what I'm hearing. Like I'm getting this energy that you're sitting in emptiness almost, but it's not emptiness. There's still stuff in your reality, but it's almost like, it's like those empty spots that left haven't been fully filled yet, okay? But the energy that was once stagnating in that place is finally cleared away, okay? So now it may even feel a little bit more empty than it did before, but it's gonna feel empty in a way that's like, maybe you're finally like feeling and dreaming and seeing new coming into your reality, which is very, very beautiful and exciting. Okay, so that's the energy that we have here, is like you're being emptied to be filled, right? You've been emptied to be filled, and that's why that season has been so long of just things like going and going and going. You were like, can this go anymore? And then it would go more, and you were like, okay, can I lose more? And you did. And you hit a point where you were like, am I gonna lose it all before I get anything? And I'm just hearing that like, you did lose it all, but you didn't lose yourself. And all you really needed was yourself. And there's some kind of energy that you've hit recently that might have even been the experience that you just had, was some kind of moment where you were like, actually, this is all an experience of my own. It could be something very connected to the self, okay? Very expressive of the self, very alive in the self. Like, again, a moment where you felt so safe to be all of you. And it's because you realize that all you need and have is all of you. And by having all of you, you have everything you need. That energy I'm telling you that you tapped, that was the opening of your field and the disconnect from the old, okay? The next two cards that we have here are the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon, which is very interesting. It is super rare that I see a reading where it's a Queen of Pentacles that comes out instead of a King, okay? I'm hearing that there are some unseen forces at play connected to the feminine presence in your life. is what I'm hearing. Especially with the moon. I almost feel like there's some hidden surprises coming in for you connected to women specifically, or the feminine presence in your life. Whether you're looking for a feminine presence, or maybe you're manifesting feminine friendships, or there's something here about like being more powerful in the feminine, like having more feminine presence in your reality. And there are owls could be really significant for you, so could wolves, okay? You could also feel very much like you're on a lone wolf journey. Like you've had to take care of everyone. Like you've had to become the abundant version of yourself that has everything, gives everything, and secures everything. And then you're supposed to receive, and so you do receive so much, but you also give so much is what I'm getting. Like you almost like, you've probably felt very much like you do it all. And you know that you can take care of everything, but there's an energy here that I'm feeling where like there's about to be some kind of a shift, like an unseen shift in the feminine in your life. And I'm almost getting an energy where like you're about to receive, because the Queen of Pentacles, she knows how to receive and she knows how to welcome, okay? She knows how to let what's meant for her come into her, okay? Because she is the most abundant queen, right? Besides the Empress. But the energy that we're feeling here is like something about you receiving at this time, whether that be feminine presence or you sitting in your own feminine presence as well of receiving, okay? But there's some kind of massive unseen energy here. Again, with that energy of like, this is meant to be kept to yourself, like rolling blessings and things that are meant to be kept for you. And you're just supposed to receive them in your own energy and not give them to others. So this is something that's like, I'm almost hearing that the divine has crafted something so directly and specifically made for you, or in such alignment with you that this will feel like it's for you. And even more than that, they were giving me the concept of a person. If this was a person, I'm not going to say it is a person for everyone, okay? But there is energetic frequency of feminine presence and being, okay? So it is likely that it is connected to people, if not a person. But what I'm hearing is that if it was a person, they would look at you and be like, you're the only person I want. You're the only person I want to give to. And they will, I'm almost getting an energy of like, be a true divine feminine presence in your life. You know, like truly love to the highest possible degree that they can love. And that love that they are going to have is going to be extremely directed towards you. Like it's a very for you and an in alignment experience, right? Like they're just, I'm almost getting like headlights just straight at you. Like they only see you is the energy that I'm getting. And again, I want to reiterate, because they're not telling me it's just one person. They're giving me this energy of like, you are stepping into a time of receiving, and you will be receiving, and there's going to be so many divine rolling blessings that are for you and coming in, that are going to, all of these blessings headed your way, they're only going to have eyes for you, okay? The next two cards that we have here are the Ace of Cups and the Strength card. So there's something here about, this is actually going to be a really interesting time in your life where you might have to face some, I'm almost getting love energy. So there's this energy of like, you're going to be facing, I want to say some of your sorry, it cut off. You're going to be facing some of your triggers and some of your old wounding in love, because the angels are telling me that you're going to be rewriting parts of love that you experience in and of thyself, is what they're saying, okay? With the Ace of Cups, it means new love. This is a beautiful card to have for love, okay? And it's very truly connected to, I feel like there's just so many aspects of love that have been, I almost want to say, trigger points for a really long time for you. And whatever all these blessings are, whatever everything that is that's coming in for you, like everything that's coming through, some of these things might really test your character, because they're testing if you can receive. And they're testing, it's this new version of yourself. like a version that's deeper than you've ever experienced before, because I do know that this is like a collective that has diverse beings. These are very like one of a kind beings that are watching this video, like very, very specific, okay? And the energy that I'm feeling for you is like, you already have a very strong strength of character, but this is going to take you to a new level, okay? And the energy that I'm really feeling here is like, you're going to have the opportunity with all of these blessings to challenge yourself to receive, but not just to receive, but to keep it to yourself. We're going to keep coming back to that because that energy is so strong here. Like, you're being asked to receive so much abundance. They're showing me like infinite abundance, like abundance like you have never experienced before, and like abundance that's like truly fulfilling and feels like a version of love you have never felt before in your life. And they're asking you, can you keep it for you because it's meant for you? Like, these are opportunities, and it's going to be more than one thing that are going to give you the opportunity to challenge yourself to just let it be, and let it be received as it is, and not have to share it with other people. There's something so big here. Like, if this was a love for you, I'm just hearing that it's something that's meant for you. It's not meant to be shared with other people. It's not meant to be something you talk about all the time to other people. It's meant to be something that you experience for you and with you. They're showing me journaling, so maybe you like re-experience it through your own journaling. But I'm really getting a message that you are going to be challenged a lot this season in a way that you've just never been challenged before. And it's gonna be hard for you. Maybe you're not very good at receiving, you know, or maybe you've been taught that like you're not worth receiving. Whatever it is, you've come through so much, and now you're ready to truly be challenged to receive, to truly be seen, to be, I'm getting worshipped, to be witnessed in all of you. There's something about like, they're showing me the judgment card in my head, which is like a bunch of people naked, right? Like up at the sky, and the angels are blowing trumpets and horns and like celebrating them in their fullness, completely like in the bear, right? Coming out of coffins like they've just been rebirthed, right? And that's the energy I'm feeling, okay? Like, I feel like this is a chapter in your life where you're going to be seen in a way you've never ever been seen before. And it's going to be extremely intimate. It's not going to be so vibrant in the ways that you've experienced that before. It's going to be new. There's something about new here. Yeah. I just feel like this is a massive time that you're going to be very witnessed in your fullness, and it's going to feel beautiful, and it's going to be kept for you. It's just, there's such a strong message of it's just for you. Like, it's your time to truly be loved. Like, you deserve to be loved, and you've built yourself to this point where you are meant to be loved, and you've wanted to be loved, and now is your chance, your challenge to let yourself be loved. Truly, truly let yourself be loved and seen in love and as the love that you are. They wanted me to pull back on something that we talked about earlier for a second, but hold on. Oh, they wanted me to pull back on the energy of like what's going to enhance for you. They're telling me that the volume knob that is going up like 100x, it's going up because your energy is finally being treated as the sacred energy that you have always been meant to hold within yourself. And that sacred energy, in the ways that you receive worship and in the ways that you receive love now at this time, that is going to be what enhances this as well. So you personally are being challenged to not have leaky energy, to not feed your energy to others, to not leak the essence, the sacred frequency that you are out to others, and just to hold it within, to truly like let that energy, like, I'm getting marinate in your soul, and the angels will enhance what you can marinate, is the energy that they're giving me. Whew, confirmation. Okay. Is there any last messages, angels, that you want to come through? I don't believe there is. I feel like that is the entire channeled message today. So I love you so very much. I'm so excited for you. And honestly, this love is like, this is the greatest gift you can get in your life, is to be seen and to love and to be loved truly as you are meant to be. So I can't even just say I'm excited for you, because this is what you were born to feel. Like, this is what you were born to experience, is this essence of love. And you deserve every goddamn second. So just let yourself be loved, okay? Okay, I love you. I love you. And I will see you guys in the next message.